Right, good morning. Another day on the farm. Right, this morning we've done all the yard work, the bedding's done. John's just doing the last little bit of feeding up. I'm unhooking the straw topper from the 155. We need to go and suck some dirty water out of the slurry pit at the back of the beef shed, because that is bordering on overflowing and that is not good. Now there are a couple guys from Mason's Kings here having a look at the other John Deere that is currently feeling a bit poorly, and with any luck that one will be fixed by the time we want the straw chopper again in the morning, and we'll put it on that tractor, and then mine's free to do these sorts of jobs. To be able to do this, I've left the key in the flipping door of the tractor. Right, let's leave the straw chopper there, under cover if it rains. Took my truck in for MOT this morning, absolutely flew through the test, so that's good. Guy rang me and said, just got a couple of advisories for my 2 front tyres, so we can get them changed, no drama. Anyway, let's go and find the slurry tanker. We've not used it in a very long time. I think the last time the tanker got used, we were clearing out all the various yard drains. We had it on the Coity tractor. I think we had to nick the power shaft off of one of my mowers. Saves me having to change my power shaft around on the back of the tractor. So that's a 540. We got it. Pipe. Let's go in that one. Brakes. That one. Lights. That's it. Now I was hoping to find a pipe on here, and there's not one, which is slightly upsetting. What's that on at the minute? Pressure. Put that on vacuum. That is shut. It should be shut. After what felt like an eternity, I finally found the pipe I was looking for. This is the tiny little slurry that we got beside the beef shed here. A lot of you guys that have been around for a while will have seen this plenty of times before. I've just opened the gates. We have got this security gate on the front here, so nothing or no one can get in there when we're not here. I'm sucking one load of water out the back. That's what I normally do first, and then I'm going to shove the pipe in the front here where all this wet stuff is for the second load. So it tends to suck it out of there, and you kind of dry it up, and it goes to a bit like a sticky cake consistency back there, and then there'll be more liquid at the front. About getting up in the glass there. Right, that is loaded, so we'll take that around to our other reception pit. You can hopefully see on the wall there, that really black line is the depth of slurry we've taken out. So it was at the top there, and it's now down there. These baffles here are not working. They've got a leak in the hydraulic system, so we've turned them off. But basically above that gap is the concrete grids that come out the end of that shed. So slurry comes this way, anything liquid enough falls down through the grids, out there into here. It used to work with solids more, when the baffles could go back in and then push everything out, but that's just broken, and we're trying to get away from slurry if we can, so we don't tend to use it as it has been designed to be used. What we do is we just suck out as much liquid as we can out of here as and when we need to, as and when it gets sort of the level of the door there and starts running out. And then what's left is quite thick, cakey type stuff, and we'll come in with the bucket and take that away and put it in the midden with the rest of our straw muck. Let's get rid of this. Well, this is hopefully where we let gravity do the hard work for us. Open the back gate using the button on the tractor there. When that's open, then nudge this into neutral. That way the air's got a way to go in, the slurry's got a way to come out. I say slurry, it is water, it's not slurry. We've got the pipe going down into the pit. It just goes in there with the rest of this water. This is all dirty water that runs off of this yard in front of the shed here. And then if we want to suck it up and spread it, we just do this. It's a very simple system. Do this probably 3 or 4 times across the winter. Okay, that pit doesn't fill up very quick because we're going to a much sort of, I don't know, we're feeding dry silage, so the cattle's dung is fairly dry. The grids that are on top of that channel that the slurry or the water or the muck falls down, they tend to bung up fairly quick. So what we do is we scrape out over them, up against the wall, and then we take the muck away every morning with the Manitou in the bucket up into the midden, which is there. And then it goes for spreading. We mix it with all the straw and stuff, the bedding when we clean the cows out. So there's only a very, very small amount of liquid stuff that we have to deal with, which is good. Right, change of position. First load's gone. Sucking up the next one. Put the pipe in the front here. We're hoping to take a lot of the moisture out the front here now. You can see how it's sort of mounded at the back there. That's because we've sucked the moisture out from underneath and it sort of just finds its own level then. So hopefully after this load, that'll take it down low enough that we haven't got to worry about it for a little while longer. You can see where it was when we started and where we are now. Just closed all that up again now. We've got about half a load, it's not much, but it's stopped sucking liquid now, so we'll leave that for another month or so, and in a month's time we'll just repeat the process and do it again. At some point we'll come in with the bucket and clean it right out, but we're not going to do that at the minute because the stuff we've got in the midden is fairly sloppy. We need to clean out a cattle shed really to mix some solid stuff with it, but that won't be getting done today, so we'll leave that there for now. Right, we'll put the tanker away. That is this job done, as I say, for another little while. I've left the pipe that I spent ages looking for earlier beside the tank, so it's ready for next time. Awesome.
It was nice. Yeah.
He's gibbering on.
Back! Oh, bloody hell, that's another fucking gig! Back!
So what you just saw then was a collection of us over in the new bull shed, just running through some scenarios, shutting all the pens forward and shutting the pens back, sort of doing a bit of a role play as if there were animals in there to make sure it works how we want it to, which has thrown up a few issues that we didn't foresee. So there's another meeting later this week with the people that built the shed to see if we can work something out. Tomorrow I definitely want to get these fronts of these pens moved up a bit higher for the animals here. See, these calves have got rub marks on their neck here. These are just too low as they've got a bit bigger, the animals, so we need to raise those up. Also, Rich has been working on the tractor whilst we've been over the other farm this afternoon, and he put a new what he did call it, it was an electronic sender or something for one of the valves, clutch relief valve, I can't remember what he said, to be honest, but anyway, he put a new one in, still didn't work, so thinks it is the controller that sends the message. We've got 2 of the 6620s, we've also got little boots and big boots. He took the computer out of the other 6620, big boots, and put into that one because he thought that might be what it was, and he still had exactly the same fault. So we're thinking we can manage without the tractor for the time being, so that's what we'll do. He'll order one up and he'll come and fit it hopefully early next week. Time to do some impact drivering. They're just tech screwed on, these little jobbies here, because the calves are obviously getting bigger. They're starting to get marks on their neck where they're rubbing on them, and they need raising up, but if we get rid of them completely, they'll just jump out. I think they're still small enough to get through there, so we're going to take them off, lift them up, screw them back on. Now we only have one battery for the Milwaukee gun at the moment because Spencer's got the reciprocating one with all the other batteries. So John's gone to find the Makita version of this with those batteries. Hopefully we'll get through some of this, won't we, calf? Hey? Right, mind your ears, calves.
answer.
Yeah. Hopefully by the time we have to come and move them next time, we can just take them away. They'll be fat enough they can't get through.
They weren't far off now, but...
No. It'd be upsetting if one of them broke out and decided to eat all that cake.
Right.
We've decided that the height we're going for is the bottom of this bracket at the top of the barrier. It seems to be about right. John was just saying, it's a shame we haven't, shame we haven't got another one of those adapters for the guns, or the impact drivers, so we could have two of them on the go. I said, well, there's one in my truck. And so, well, why didn't I go and get it? So hopefully we'll be twice as fast now. We've still got some idiots like this that refuse to put their head through the top bit. Good timing, John's in the shed. So here are all the barriers raised up. Calves can now feed a little bit easier and they won't be rubbing their necks, which is good. John's just clearing up the cake that's on the floor there, sticking it in the hopper. I'll give him a hand, I'll get on a shovel. Yes, there we are, happy calves. We need a bit of hay, we'll sort that out. We'll fill that hopper up. And that is us done for the day. I've got to put some tools back in the workshop. John's going to grab a bale of hay for these guys here, and he's done as well. Everyone's happy. We can go home and have some dinner. Thank you very much for watching. If you've enjoyed the video, please do give it a thumbs up. If you haven't already, then please do subscribe to the channel as well. We're getting towards 20,000. It'll be a minute yet, but we're getting there. We'll see you in another video very soon. Cheers, guys.